All right, we live, we on, we back, we back. All right, welcome guys to the stream. Today we're going to look at a few animations, a few different ones. Um, First off, we'll be starting off with Convergence by Riot Games. Convergence is a game where I believe the character Echo is the main character, and he's visited by himself from the future. Very original. And yeah, we're just going to look at the animation, see what we can learn. Riot has a great reputation for the animations they bring out for League of Legends, Valorant, pretty much anything. They get the best studios to work on their promotions, even for just gaming tournaments. So it'd be great to go in, have a look, and see what we can pick out to implement into our own work. So without further ado, let's give it a watch. All right, sweet. Ignition.
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm you. From the future.
Gives me that Final Space. If you guys have watched that Final Space vibes, nice backgrounds, futuristic space vibe, and clean lines, but wonderful art also.
I'm here to investigate something in the past.
Nice VFX.
So Zahn is in trouble right now?
If you would just listen, we'll be keeping the city safe from a devastating future.
Well, if it isn't the boy who shattered time.
There is a war coming.
I don't know what happens in the future, but it's not up to you to fix the world all by yourself.
I don't know if everyone notices, but the backgrounds and the background layouts and movements are carrying a lot of weight right now, in a good way. Like, it's telling you the story, it's telling you where it's set, it's telling you the like how big this game's probably going to be in terms of landscape. And the color scheme of the backgrounds is great. I like the black shadows, pitch black shadows. Gives me that Hades vibes.
Coming back to the past. Oh.
My point was, don't underestimate background art. Background art is very powerful. As an animator, try it out. I know we're more into the whole, movement of things and stuff like that, but being able to do your own, backgrounds and understand like 3D space and how you can use that to your advantage is definitely a great perk. Like, even here, look at this. Like, that looks great. Everything is drawn quite simply, but because of the composition, it looks amazing and it says a lot.
Over and over again, trying to fix something in our timeline.
We've all got him, Echo. The first fight you have to beat is with yourself.
Yeah, a lot of great VFX. Yeah, the VFX are just great. Can't say much. I'm liking the whole neon glow from like his sword and everything else as well. It's actually pretty cool. They're all the same color.
This isn't over. Not yet.
Into the Spider-Verse. Jeez. That gave me Rayman. I don't know, the old school Rayman on the PlayStation 1 side scroller game. I might be showing my age. I'm 32. So some of you might not be able to remember that game, but yeah, that gives me, just the camera movement, even the movement of Echo himself, quite similar weight. It's very similar. Cool.
I'm trying to save both of our cities.
Ooh, let's break that down. That was nice. Yes. All right, let's see how he goes here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Twos. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frames. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So on that one, back in that pose where he's like up in the air, he holds it for like 6 frames, or she holds it for 6 frames. They knew that it was going to be a really important key or frame. So they really emphasized it here. I'm assuming because of the moving down this pole and everything that's going on, that your brain just still sees it as a smooth movement. So yeah, it kind of helps. Like for me, it's the thing of I always think my work has to be on like 2s and maybe 3 at the most. And then if it was any higher, I'd feel like, oh, it's standing still, and then people would be able to notice that. But I think when you're used to just looking at your work as you're doing it, only you will really notice that. But if you see it for the first time, your brain will fill in the gaps. So I think that's something to remember, because I've never really moved on to like 4s, 5s, or 6s or anything like that. And of course, there's a specific time that you would throw something like that in, but you shouldn't be afraid to do that. This person has done that, and it looks great.
I'm trying to save both.
Let's have a look at it fully. Yeah.
I'm trying to save both of our cities from a
Barely even
disastrous
notice.
fate.
Warwick, hey. Nice. I like that. I think it was something I saw that was pretty cool. Like, yeah, just this run up here. It's very simple. It's such a simple run up. But for me, I personally struggle with doing those dynamic kind of angles, because I think that they're more complicated than they actually are. So it's about my head like wrapping around 3D space, and being able to kind of break some rules, especially when it comes to 2D animation. There's a lot of rules you can make. You can end up from here to here so quickly that your brain still takes that as normal. You see it a lot in anime, in a lot of cartoons or dynamic cartoons, and it works. So yeah, it's a message for myself, but for you also, don't feel too overwhelmed when you're doing it. Well, okay, all right, that was sick. May 23rd that comes out, so on every platform, which is interesting for a Riot game. But that was sweet. Let's see if we can check some other videos out. What's on next? This is guy SLH Animations, who I've been seeing pop up on my timeline. He does a lot of anime related he does a lot of anime fan animation, so we'll give him a look. Oops. All right, can you guys see this? Sweet. So yeah, we're gonna look at SLH Animation, Demon Slayer Saitama. And yeah, let's have a look. One thing that just amazes me about Saitama is just how simple he is, isn't it? As a character, the anime, just how he's presented, it's just so simple. And I think it's just something that, yeah, it's definitely something we can learn to not take everything so seriously that, you know, even the simplest things can end up looking cool. And because of him being so simple, you know, when he gets serious and there's that big contrast, you know, eyebrows get sharp, everything gets sharp, you know, his chin gets more pointier and that, then you feel, okay, now he's dangerous, you know, it goes from simple to dangerous so quick and you feel it. So never underestimate being, you know, simple with your character design, with your story, or whatever it is. Simple tends to always work. But anyways,
Oh, Demon Slayer, how clumsy of you to walk to your own death.
I wouldn't estimate him if I were you, Doma. This guy has an overwhelming physical strength. I can sense it. He must be a Shira. And might be one of the strongest ones. I wonder what this is animated on. Is this a flash animation? Comment below whether you use Toon Boom, Harmony, or you use Flash. I can't wait to actually see this character in the animation. Nice. Nice. This guy's environmental effects or animations are very good. He's really got the cube thing down, the cube cutting down. I can't remember whose technique that is, but I know he's done a lot on like Black Clover and like Naruto. When things blow up, everything turns into cubes. And guys, this is a good idea this guy has. The fact that he uses speech bubbles to get across the dialogue, that helps save so much time. Obviously, if you want to improve on your dialogue animation, your lip syncing, of course, include dialogue. But if you're more of an action-oriented type of animator, this helps save a lot of time, especially if you want to add a bit more either humor, emotion, tension to your animation. It's a great idea because it's no different to like reading a manga or a comic, you know. So you're just mixing the two mediums together, and also kind of saving a lot of time. So, well played, SRH. Serious mode, boom. There's the contrast. You see? Oops. You see, like he's even gone a little bit more sharper as well. I don't know if he's intentionally done that compared to how he was earlier. Where is his big round head? Look at his round head. Yeah, so everything's just round, soft. Then it goes a bit sharper. And then, wow. Just ting, 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 ting. Look, everything is sharp. And we know like shape language, you know, triangles, they represent, you know, sort of danger, can be evil, dangerous, you know, sharp. That's why you see something like a Super Saiyan. The cool thing about Super Saiyan is the hair. The fact that it's spiky. It's spiky, yeah, literally. It's spiky, and there's a load of spiky stuff happening around them, like the electricity. So that shows that danger. But it's also on a strong shaped, like kind of square shaped humanoid character. So it's a balance of I'm like a strong, bulky, heroic humanoid character, but I also have a dangerous side to me, you know. But yeah. Okay. Key pose. That's a nice pose. Look at that, clear. That's the line action going across right there, and even there. Some if you wanna line action. I'm not too clear on that sometimes, but definitely one going straight through from the head to the toe. What ludicrous going through my head? We're in the wrong. Never mind. But again, the way this guy keeps getting in, you know, rocks and fragments and stuff is commendable. I don't know if he has a team of people working with him, like he hires other people to do certain things like backgrounds or extra things. But if not, bro, really good, really, really good. He does them quite well. Not sure how much time he has between each animation, but sick. Yeah. Look at just simple lines, simple squiggles. I like this guy knows how to save time. He knows how to, you know, get certain things out of the way. He drew each character well, so the detail is in the characters. You know, the eyes are done well, the line art is done well, and then just quick scribbles. You know, he doesn't have to waste time being so. Yeah, just well done, well done. Because you have to tame yourself to know what is important and what isn't. Because a lot of stuff some people don't pay attention to. So you gotta let it go so you don't burn out and you can have that energy to do more and make more. You know what I mean? See, with these as well, which is really good, is that with the technology we have today, you don't have to draw each frame. You don't have to keep repeating, you know, drawing the head over and over as it moves through space. Either on Toon Boom, or Flash, and quite a few softwares now, you can just draw it once and then you can keyframe it in one place and then slide it over, translate it somewhere else, and then key it there, and then just adjust the timing and the speed of how far it moves, and even the rotation. And then there you go. You have all these parts which are all on separate layers, or they're all separate layers, and then he tweens them to move within this certain amount of time. As you can see, these aren't individual drawings. These are just one drawing. So this head is just one drawing moving through space. You see? Otherwise, that would take him forever to keep redrawing it, you know? This is a small team. You can't be drawing all this detail and everything over and over again. No way.
It's Michael Jackson.
It's like, you know, what is it in the videos? He's like, "Hey!" He goes,
You knock me off of my feet now, baby.
Starts moving into him to try to turn him into a demon. Like, not for my silliness. Just looks so much like Michael Jackson. Who's bad? That's sick. Okay, let me let it play. All right. Let's see. Just want to see like how many frames does he use before start from here. This is clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, like 5 or 6 on repeat. 5, 6. Nice. So like 6 frames with different things going on. And he doesn't actually, I don't think he moves the head. So the head is pretty much the same, I believe, the same position, the head and the body and the legs. It doesn't, wait, so if you just look at the line work, it doesn't change. So it's the head, legs, and the body are the same, sorry, the whole time. And then it's the arms, arms, tentacles, and the hair that move and give that effect of everything moving. That's a really good technique, and I'm sure that saved them a lot of time as well with the amount of detail he has in the tentacles and in the hair, and to really sell what's going on. And camera movement. You know what's crazy? The fact that there's less camera movement in this shot than there is in this one, it actually really makes a contrast, right? Like, because it doesn't give the effect of a more powerful hit, right? Because if he didn't move the camera on the initial shot of the guy like attacking Saitama, that it would actually look weaker and it wouldn't even give that effect of power and danger. So I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it's a good contrast just with the camera, no more shaking. All it's doing is panning out. It's not even panning out. Was it panning out? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it panned out. And that's it. Simple pan out. Because it's still rapid, but because the camera's not moving with it, it just looks like stuff just stroking his chest. Now the camera's moving. Chee! Yeah, head's moving. You're busy reading what's going on the screen as well, and just the hair's moving, and the face isn't moving at all. The expression's just the same the whole time. A nice slowdown. I like that. Nice easing. Call that easing. Yeah. This guy's effects animation is really good. I don't know. I wonder how long it takes him to do that. Me, I find that stuff tedious. I need to get myself into it more so I find it to be satisfying to do, That's where your mind has to be. Like, it's satisfying to make cube debris and stuff like that and make things disintegrate, or lightning and all that. So yeah, go follow him, guys. Follow SLH Animation on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and of course on YouTube. Yeah, this guy's really good. He's got a load of anime fan animations, so check him out. Very, very good. Pardon. But yeah, all right. This has been good. It's been good. I'll try to get one more video in. What would be? Let's see what's going on in the animation world. See what I can get in. Guys, as well, just recommend me any animations you've come across, anything interested, any indie, anything interesting. Recommend any. Why am I freezing? This is my first time streaming, so it's just getting a bit nervous in it. But recommend me any good animations or interesting ones you've seen, and any that you'd like to see broken down or whatever. But yeah, message me. Nope, not that one. A good one. Call on me, I'm here whenever. Call on me, I'm here whenever. Wait, is this like someone's? Hey. Yeah, let's break it down. Yeah, this one. Agent Mystery Meat. Pause. All right. All right, guys, let's get back into it. Next video. Legend. The Dragon Ball Z fan-made animation. I saw this a while ago. It's nearly a year now, isn't it? I remember I started studying, some of the key poses of Vegeta. Like Vegeta just goes sick in this movie, short movie. And the animators are crazy. I like the style, and I like the little. I believe it's like Chinese, like touches they give to it, innit? Which is great. And I like the color scheme as well. But anyways, let's get into it. You can never go wrong with Dragon Ball Z. One second. That old gritty style in it, like when you're watching it on old school TV. Probably a lot of you have never seen in your life before HD. You could hear that kind of grain in the background. And sometimes there'd be a little crackling on the screen. Innit? Let's go! Nice. It's so old school. Like Nappa and Raditz.
My son, stay strong. Your crown is here, and your kingdom awaits your return.
So nice. You guys see that? It was that. So that's like a little Kuma right there at the back, and then Toriyama's avatar. Anything else? Isn't this guy somebody? I don't know. Something about that there. But if anybody thinks this guy's from another show, please let me know, because I feel like he is. And then we got these Chinese. No, it's not Chinese. Okay, let me not get this off.
Just how stupid can you be?
Have we ever met?
Have we ever met?
If you don't mind, can you just tell me what I forgot so I can remember?
Man, so
Unbelievable.
smooth.
And did you forget the promise you made me as well? You promised to marry me, Goku!
After every pose, she did the hair still move, which was good, cool. So she'd go into a key pose to pose, like bam, bam, but then the hair would slightly ease after each pose, which is nice. Okay, let me show you. Let me just say and not show. Look, oh, nice pose. Hey.
Unbelievable!
Little
And did you
ease.
forget the promise you
Little
made me
move.
as well?
Again.
You promised to
And
marry
then the big one.
me, Goku!
But not load of eases there. Look at that. The head.
You promised to marry.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Nice.
Now his life's over.
And all the character designs are nice and simple as well. So when you're making a personal project, make sure you try to keep everybody just simple. You know, so many different people to draw. You might as well keep it as simple as possible. That Trunks. That's definitely TN, but yeah. Cool.
Is that all you can say for yourself?
Hair animation on point. So simple. Scissor 7. This reminds me, it's the same style as Scissor 7. If you have never watched that, watch that on Netflix. The animation on that is so cool. It's very simple design as well. It's over 9,000.
The green light, the gold you fashion. It's not every day that a king leaves his throne, but for you, I make a royal exception.
Nice. The wind and hair animation does so much. It like brings it up to another level. Oh my Kami. Sick. See, look at him. Look how sharp he is. I know I said this in my other video, but just the character design of him. He's dangerous. He's menacing. So everything is very sharp.
All my life I've trained for this one moment. For the pride of the Saiyans. For my family. And yes.
Foreshadowing. Sorry, Yamcha.
Even you, Kakarot. Saiyan legend, hear me!
Look at that silhouette. That is such a powerful pose.
Today a god falls. Bones to dust.
Always studying and look at that. You know, look at that body, bro. I mean, I need to get like that. But this is why you gotta do your best to try learn anatomy on the side of whatever you're doing. Just a couple studies here and there if you haven't got time. But look at that. Just him being in that pose says a lot by how great this the anatomy has been displayed. It's sick.
Hey, today a
Wanna go
god
gym?
falls. Bones to dust. Ashes to the wind.
Woo! That. Bang. Oh! Let's look at them, please. I know I know it's flowing, but oh my days. Let us just break. Look. For one, boom. You ever want to do a dynamic post from far to in? This is how you do it. Like just there. That would be your next keyframe. And then that's your next one. That's it. And then you just fill in between here. So there's some in betweens here. And then you keep changing it to have a feel. Then you have a feel for it, innit? And see how fast you want it to feel, how impactful you want it to feel. It's crazy, but you know these VFX and that do a lot as well. I look, it's the wind, things reacting to the wind is really doing a lot for this. So I never noticed this the first time I watched it, but it's a lot. The energy, the aura is moving with the wind as well, and you don't even see that much in what is it in the actual series unless they're really like, you know, when it's standing still and it's and that's it pretty much, and it's only like a little bit, but this is really moving like fire, isn't it? Hey, zoom, acrobats. Look at that key pose. Look at that dynamic, exaggerated. Look at that line of action on Vegeta, so exaggerated. Even look at this leg here on Brody, over exaggerated as well. You know, it's times where you should exaggerate just to really get across because it won't be seen for so long. So don't be too nitpicky, otherwise things become stiff. Look at that. And the way he eased into that bang. Look at that bang. That's it. Always break down, guys. You might look at it and think, oh, I can never do that. It's just about knowing what is involved and then just doing it your way, innit? Not like your way, but if you can't draw at this level, doesn't mean you can't animate at this level. Do you know what I mean? So we've got this pose. So you go straight from this. So this 1, 2, and I don't even know that was just a camera movement. That was just a camera movement. And then, so just one pose between here. One pose, 2 pose here. Literally, you don't see it happen. You don't even see him go up. You're just up. The brain fills in the rest. And then to smear frame, so he's going up. So we got smear frames here, and then boom, connect. For how many frames? 1, 2, and then there's another frame. Does it change a bit? Is it Brody who changes, or does he change? I believe Brody changes a bit. It's the same picture, sort of. I think it's another picture. I can't tell because it looks like this fist here. I don't know if it's just the camera moving. No, yeah, it moves. The hand definitely moves a bit. I don't know if they stay still, but the hand, nah, it's another picture that's similar. So they move a tiny bit after that. So we go 1, 2 frames, change for 2 frames or 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So for 3 frames to really give the so you hit and then you press because it's boom 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 boom, not so you know I should do sound effects, but yeah. And then we go to the next one. So after that they ease off and then into the next smear. So it's a smear connect, so they've already touched, they're even like intersecting with one another, but you have the smear frames, so your eye is kind of filling certain things in, and I'm sure they probably study this quite a lot to be able to think to do this, because when you start off you probably don't think to do things like this because you think it won't make sense, but we're talking about things moving in motion, especially in a fast motion. Too much is going on so quickly that your brain is going to fill things in. So it's a smear connect to a connect because it's just another version of the first one of them hitting and then pressing, and it does another press. For this one, it's an extra press. So either this is trying to give the illusion of movement, and then they connect. There's a connect aura around it, so it's connected. So it's for longer. Maybe it's to indicate heavier punches as they go. Then release far back, way back. So this is spacing. You know, you can't waste time with a shot like this. So you're already out. Radita's arm and Brody's arm already back out here, you know. And then boom, smear again, going into the next one, connect, 1, 2. And then look, there's it's like you see the muscles tense and then relax because the force has already come out towards where the fist ends are, trying to obviously force into one another, but the forces are cancelled at the meeting point of the two fists. And then we're out again. And then boom. I don't know where they'll punch it. Okay, this is when they go into the. But yeah, so guys, if you're ever doing like a sword fight or fisticuffs, take this and then like add that to maybe be a foundation of a certain shot you might be trying to do. So that's our, you know, classic Dragon Ball Z. Da, 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 da. Nice. Wow, that is a dynamic angle. That's so disrespectful. How do you start twinkling his toes at the end? But so not every picture has to look perfect. Some pictures just look mad. So that impact frame is sick. That's a sick impact frame. And that's a sick pose as well. I did a couple of drawings on that as well. I think I've got the book here. I even did on my book. I drew one of the poses earlier in the video on the front. But yeah, I studied some of these poses. This is so topic. That's doing enjoy what you do, guys. Was it even this book? It was a different book. Yeah, it wasn't this one, but I drew the front of this. But anyways, yeah. What I was gonna say is, at this point, no, not this. At this point here, really, this is where you got to really like plan out what you're gonna do with the storyboard, or yeah, just little thumbnails, just to kind of plan out how you're going to use the camera, because you know, one background, and you know, there's a lot of movement. I don't know how the background must have been designed very big, but you know, just to really plan how moving. So that's really cool camera work and a good use of just this part of the. Nope. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, back to the disrespect. Nice. See the way he just made the ground like liquid, like it was like jelly or something. Boom. 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 Look at that. A canyon. That's crazy. Go on, Vegeta. Jeez. Oh. You like that? Go on, Chi-Chi, with the kidney punch. Oh, wow. Let's see how they bent her arm there. Damn. The way they even extended the arm as well. It's like he's pulling it out of her shoulder socket. It's nuts. Homage. Crazy. See what I mean? Just these fire effects and wind, using wind effects, definitely learn that. That's a foundational thing, you know, being able to, you know, do the flag wave and stuff like that. If you can do that, you can do hair, you can do clothing, energy, you can do aura, you know. Oh, did they do it again? Let's see this impact. Bang. Connect. One. Nice changed here. 2. About 3. And it's like releasing here or moved a little bit. Yeah. Oh, see that there? Look at that pump. See that big pump right there in the arm? It's crazy. Like it's going to explode from the force. Probably have nothing. No. I'm seeing the VFX. The VFX are pushing this way. Jeez, yeah, so probably won that one. Yeah. See, just these little things show that. That's crazy. Even that little aura there, because it's going from here, from the center to the right. His arm is pulsing and pumping like so huge. Yeah. And then boom, after the impact frame, Goku's been pushed back. So that's like some, you know, science there. It's gravity, not gravity, force.
Now, Kakarot!
Yeah. So sick.
I remember. It's Chi-Chi, right? Kakarot. Stop calling me that. That name is your birthright. For you, just like I, are the legacy of a proud race of golden warriors. We are the keepers of the primal light. Your light is out of control and must be refined to be useful. Your days under the sun are numbered, Kakarot. So marry that woman while you still have the chance. And come with me. We have to prepare. For what?
So sick.
War.
Look at that. Look at the lighting. Look at him. This is sick. Aye. You want to draw like him? Whoever drew this, or you know, this design, you like it, you know, go through it, see if you can find their character sheets and just draw it over and over again for like a month, and then you'll implement some of that style into your own. And today it's good, or just color like this if you like the way it's colored. But yeah, enough me bragging, blah, talking. Go. Let them look a bit more there. Still alive. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, definitely subscribe to them. Give Agent Mystery a subscribe, you know, so for more to come out. That's honestly probably one of the best fan animations I've seen. There's another Dragon Ball Z one. I can't remember its name, but they're like on Namek or something, like later on in the future. But I know they released like maybe one or two or three episodes, and the animation on that is very good. So yeah, next time we'll watch that. If you have any recommendations, you know, put them in the comment section, and yeah, we'll keep looking at different animations and seeing what we can like learn from them. And yeah, and then maybe one day we'll make animation together. Who knows? But like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. God bless. Peace.